Okay. All right. Hello there. I am John Harder, aka Wealth Wiz, and I am excited about what I am about to show you. You know, for the past 100 or so years, or actually a bit more than 100 years, the monetary system, it has been set up in such a way that it's debt-based in the first place, and then of course, the central banks, they've been creating these boom bust cycles in the economy, and in which which was the system that they use to impoverish humanity and make themselves rich. Okay, so what I have here to show you today is a very, very powerful tool, or not a tool, but a very powerful way in which the playing field has actually pretty much been leveled for all of humanity in this case. All right. So, so what this is, it's an opportunity, and we know that people from all over the world, more and more people, are coming to the internet to see find ways to supplement their income, to pay their bills, because the old job just not quite cut it anymore, in most cases. And so people come to the internet to see what's available, and so I'm excited about what I have to show you here, because the profits with this system are absolutely staggering. Okay, so let me just dive right into it, and we'll take a closer look here. Okay. All right. So where are we here? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll share the screen. All right. So starting out with a very simple question: do you want profit? Of course. Everybody wants profit, right? So. So I want profit, you want profit, and everybody else that comes to the internet and looking for ways to supplement their income, or just simply to make some extra money, or whatever it is, we all fall into this category. We want profit. Okay, so what I have here is Python signals, and it's one business with two opportunities. And let's just dive right into opportunity number one here: crypto cycles and trends trading. Okay, so the cryptocurrency market is the biggest phenomenon that we have ever seen as humanity. This is the biggest that's ever been. The internet and the cell booms, those were pretty big, but the cryptocurrency makes the others look like a drop in the ocean, pretty much. Okay, maybe not a drop in the ocean, but definitely pretty small, because when it comes to the monetary system for the world, yeah, the internet, when it came on, when it became popular, wasn't nearly what the cryptocurrency markets are, and beginning to be, of course. So, as I was mentioning, we are at the threshold of a massive phenomenon, and this is the best time for a massive opportunity of massive gains. Okay, and so we'll look at that. We'll see that a little bit more closely as we go through this slideshow here. Okay, so why crypto cycles and trends trading? Well, because it's the oldest and most reliable way to make money in the crypto markets. Now, of course, the crypto markets aren't extremely old, but since Bitcoin was created, it took a few years for anybody to basically even see any value in it. And even now, most people don't even aren't even aware of that crypto even exists. Now I know that yes, there are quite a number of people that, you ask them about cryptocurrencies and they have no clue. But then if you say Bitcoin, oh yeah, they have heard about Bitcoin. Not realizing that Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. But nonetheless, here we are. And so the playing field basically has been leveled because, back in the old stock markets game, which is the old, the old stock markets, which is actually imploding now, along with pretty much the entire global monetary system is falling apart, guys. We've got to prepare, and we already have the solution. We just need to move into it. And those who do, those who see this opportunity now and cash in on it, guys, you are on an edge, and you have an advantage over the rest of humanity, like bar none. This is huge. This really is huge, okay? And it can be done by anyone at any time, starting with any amount of money. So you don't have to be rich or anything to get started. All right, so let's take a closer look. So what is what's the objective? Well, the objective is to buy low and sell high. Now let's take a look at that. Last year I bought some crypto in March, in January. By March, I had gained a lot of profits, a lot. And but then the price started dropping, and until I had lost most of my profits, and I finally sold that coin and did something else with that money. But even though I did that, even though I had lost most of my profits, later looking at it later, I would have been far better off leaving it in there, even though I had already ridden the price up and back down. Okay, but you see, I didn't have what's available to us now. Had I had that, I would have pulled out my profits when I had made them, and then gotten back in after the price drop. Buy low, sell high. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you buy low and sell high. Buying Bitcoin low in January of 2017 and selling it at a high of 1,400, pretty good profits. Ethereum buying it at a low of $100 in January of 2017 and selling it at 8,750. Now that's phenomenal profits. Okay, and then of course the Litecoin isn't quite as high, and Monero even a little bit lower, but then Dash is the highest. Last year Dash was well, on this chart here anyway, Dash was the highest, the most gains, brought the most gains. Okay, so a total of a $500 purchase you could have sold in December for $26,440. Just not too bad, eh? So power of that. See, this here is the power of cycles and trends trading. And just so you know, there are at times the profits are far better than what we see here. Okay, at times. There are times when the profits are even better than this. Okay, so let's keep on here. Okay, so the $1 million question is, when do you buy and when should you sell? The idea of profiting is to buy into the market low, ride the price up, and then pull out your profits. Sell high and let the price go, drop down, and then you get back in to ride the price up again. But if you don't know when it's going to go down, you see, if you know, you can do this by chance. You can just chance it, you know. And let's say you're sitting there on edge and hoping that, oh, you're crossing your fingers and you wanna gain as much profits as you can, but you wanna pull it out before it goes over the edge, and all of a sudden it starts going down. It's over the edge, and you are trying to sell, guys. You're in a traffic jam. It ain't gonna sell. It ain't gonna sell. Everybody wants to sell. You see, you've got to pull out your profits before you reach the top, okay? And now, I get very excited about this because last year with my coin, this was exactly what I needed, all right? And this is it, Marius Landman. So, who is he and what does he do? Marius Landman, he's our chief analyst. And here is a title or a, you know, something. This here is quite a row of words or a mouthful. You know, primary works. This is what he's been into for the past 30 plus years, you know, working for major corporations, major companies, like some of them actually global companies. And with complex system auditing, global trends, data and algorithm forecast, modeling, forecast modeling. Okay, so that's just simply a fancy way of saying that he has developed an algorithm where you can put in data from time past on all situations and all circumstances into that data, and the data and the algorithm will project a future of what is coming in the future. So 3 years ago, he plugged this system, his algorithm system, into the crypto market, and the results have been phenomenal. Okay, so last year, or this year, at the beginning of the year, January till July, when the market was actually not that good, he still gained 518% profits. That's quite significant, isn't it? All right, so here we have, if you remember last year, the buzz that was going when Bitcoin went higher and higher and higher. It went actually to what, $20,000 just about? Well, Wall Street kept on screaming over all the news medias and everything, buy more, you know. But Marius Landman, he said sell. His algorithm was telling him different. His algorithm was telling him that the price is only going to go up to about 20,000 and then it will fall. His subscribers, they were fortunate and pulled out their profits at 19,500 and kept those phenomenal gains, and the price dropped down while the rest of us ended up in a fetal position with a headache or a stomach ache or whatever. His subscribers were laughing and rejoicing at their profits, okay? So this here on the right-hand side basically is the reports, and you know, this is basically looks like the reports that we get, and you know, through Python signals, giving us the information here, what the graph means and everything, and showing us what the future is going to do, what the market is going to do in the future, and it's tracing the top 40 coins. All right. Okay, so what does it take to get your hands on this information? You just have to become a subscriber. It's that simple. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be, you know, extra strong, extra smart. You don't have to be anything special. Just become a subscriber, and you know, you just have to be plugged in. That's it. All right. So what is available as far as packages when it comes to getting plugged in, right? Well, here you can pick your pack. Just simply come in as you fit in, and here are the packages. Now, it says here for the silver, it says 50, but that is actually 100. It's actually been moved and covers 60 days. This package, the silver package, is actually $100 and covers 60 days as opposed to 50. This is how it started out, but for various reasons, it has been changed to 100 and covers 60 days. Pays 6 levels in the matrix. Yes, the system has a pay plan, and I'm actually excited about that pay plan as well. Okay, pays 6 levels at 24% with a 10% direct referral bonus. These here 4 packages all pay a 10% direct referral bonus. Okay, so the gold package covers 90 days, which is quarterly, and pays 9 levels deep at 36%. The platinum package at $250 covers $180. If you do the math, it's actually a $50 savings. Okay, so, and pays 12 levels deep at 48%. And then the Galaxy 500 pack is actually 15 months. This is just a sale that is on for now, that it pays 15 months. It's normally yearly, okay? And pays 9 levels deep at 36%. And then we have the, sorry, I got mixed up. I meant the Galaxy. It pays 18 levels deep at 65%, okay? 18 levels at 65%. And but then we have, for a very limited time, we still have available the Galaxy 1000 package, which is also a Galaxy pack, and so it also pays 18 levels deep. But this package pays 15% direct referral commission. All right, and then there's but only 1,000 packages will be sold. All right, okay, so. What exactly do you get for those when you pick up a pack? Okay, so what you get Marius's timely report for the top 40 cryptocurrencies, private Zoom meeting with Marius and team, email notifications and private Telegram group, as well as 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Wow, let's take a closer look at that. Okay, so here's opportunity number 2, revenue share plan, the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. All right, so these are the guidelines of this map. You notice that we don't have a 5-page PDF with fine print that you have to study for a week before you understand our pay plan. Okay, so there's actually only one rule, that is one requirement that you have in order to be in the matrix. And actually, that one thing gives you access to, or puts you in the matrix so you can get paid, and also gives you access to the information for trading. And that is to become a subscriber, as I already mentioned earlier. When you become a subscriber, you get access to those reports so that you can intelligently trade, and you also are then put into the matrix in order to profit from this phenomenal revenue sharing pay plan. All right, so all commissions are paid in Bitcoin daily, anytime, as soon as somebody buys a package and anybody in your matrix buys a pack, you get paid. And as soon as you're over the threshold of $50, you can request your Bitcoin to be paid and they'll pay it, okay? It's that simple. It really is. Okay, so now we literally have people here. Now, of course, it says here, you do not have to refer any new subscribers to earn on members within your matrix, but sharing the opportunity with others will grow your RSP commissions daily. Now, we have people already in our program who haven't referred anybody and are earning, daily in their matrix of new people coming in and of course people repurchasing and so on. Okay, all right. So so let us take a closer look at how at what a matrix really looks like. Okay, so this here matrix chart is taking in consideration that every person has picked the Galaxy Pack referred to people. The Galaxy 500 referring 2 people, and everybody done the same. And of course, 3 months free subscription at the moment, right? As I mentioned earlier. All right, so let us take a closer look at this matrix. Now this here is one person's complete matrix if you have the Galaxy package. So if you have the silver package, then you get paid on 6 levels. If you have the gold package, you get paid on 9 levels. If you have the platinum package, you get paid 12 levels. But if you have the Galaxy, you get paid on all 18 levels in the pay plan, in the matrix. Okay, so the first column here, those are the levels. The second column is the percentages. And the third column is the amount of people. And as you can see, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 230, or 256, 512, 1024, 2048, and so on. Always double number, every level, okay? It's a binary, it's a 2 by 18 matrix, okay? So this matrix here is the next column is the amount paid on each level. The final 5th column is the total payout in the matrix in whatever level you are. All right. Okay. So so let's say this is your matrix, and this is you on the top here. You referred 2 people, and you made $50 doing that. Those 2 referred each 2, that gave you $80. Those 4 each referred 2, that gave you $120. Those 8 did the same, and that gave you $400. Those 16 did the same, and that gave you $640, and so on, all the way down to level 18. On level 18, you'd have 262,144 people on that level in your matrix, paying you $1,966,080, a total matrix payout of $5,102,410. That is quite a pay plan. And the only qualification is that you have a subscription. That's it. Now, as I mentioned, if you are in if you know matrices, binary matrices, I've been in quite a few of them. And usually they had the pay plan, and then they would find some kind of a product to sell on the pay plan, and then the pay plan would have a huge fine print about all of the regulations and everything that you had to meet in order to be paid. And so you'd have to have a certain amount of volume in the one leg, certain amount of the other leg, and you'd have to have a certain amount of subscribers and the one leg and a certain amount of the other. And you could never seem to ever get to the point where you actually get paid, no matter how many people you referred. And what ended up happening is by the time you referred 200 people, well, you know, 150 of them have already canceled their subscription. You know, and you're still working your ass off trying to get more people. And at which point you pretty much just realize that this is just not going anywhere. Guys, we don't have anything like that here. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that because we don't have, you know, the only thing that's required is that you have a subscription. And that subscription, oh, it gives you the access to the trading, to the charts, so you can trade. This is absolutely phenomenal. All right, and the pay plan really is just icing on the cake, and yet $5,102,410 to be paid yearly, residual income on top of the money for trading. Did I mention earlier that we have quite a phenomenon here? Did I mention that we are just at the threshold of global adoption of the cryptocurrency? Can you see the sheer potential here? I mean, this is staggering. This is staggering, you know? Okay, so when are you getting in? Are you getting in right now while we still have, before we're sold out on the 1,000 pack? Just a simple question. Now listen, if you're watching this and you're saying, well, this is not for me, hey, I'm not here to convince you, okay? I'm not here to convince anybody. You know, if you have something better to go to, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best with them, with whatever that is. That's pretty awesome, yeah. And also, but now if this is for you, if you saw the value in this and you said, yeah, you could feel it in your heart, this is what you want, listen, there are links under this video. You can subscribe, or you can create your free account and contact me, and I'll help you get set up with whatever you need, okay? Okay, thank you very much for watching this presentation, and of course, you know, just contact me when you're ready, and I'll help you get set up. All right, so you have a wonderful day. Peace.